Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm going to be showing you how I created these gorgeous blinged out greens set here, so stay tuned. So jumping right into it, I usually forget to say in the beginning of my video, and I'm so sorry, but I already prepped the nails. I usually do that because that's kind of the boring part and I skip over that, but I buff each nail and then I apply base coat, and I always use my Beetles base coat and top coat. Right now I just love them and I think that that's the best. So that's what I do before applying the nude. So then I'm going in with nude. I think it's number 236, and I'm going to go in with 2 coats of this on each hand. So to get the green color that I was trying to achieve, which is kind of like a sage green, I took those 2 greens and mixed them together to get this green that's closest to the green that I was trying to get. It also matches the flowers that I'm going to do later, and that's what I was trying to do. So yeah, so these are, I'm starting on the middle finger. That one is going to be a French tip on both hands. So I will let you watch that and then I will pop back in. So for the pointer finger, it's going to be like that plaid design, but going like a diagonal plaid design that I'm sure you've seen. And it's going to have a little bit of like a croc design on it too. But here I'm just doing that right now and just getting the lines drawn out. For that, I'm going to do that on both of the pointer fingers and cure them in between. For the middle finger, I took some yellow glitter and some green, I'm sorry, not yellow, gold. Some gold glitter and some green glitter, and kind of mix them together. And what I applied right there, you can just apply some top coat or base coat or whatever to put down just a little bit, and then I just go in and mix the glitters up together and lay it down on the nail. You want to make sure that when you're laying it down on the nail at the very end that the glitter is laying flat as possible, so that you don't get any big lumps and bumps. But yeah, that's just going to kind of be ombre down a little bit. Well, the thumbs are going to be ombre down. The ring fingers, I'm just kind of stopping. You won't be able to really see it later on, and I'll explain why. Also, if you're noticing like the tip shape on these hands, I wanted to do them like with the moon, that moon shape that you see. I wanted to do that for these ones, and you can't see it a whole lot right now because they're not done. I do, for the moon shape, I file it beforehand to give it a little bit of that shape. And then at the very end, I will file it more to, you know, give it a more nice, crisp and sharp edges. But if anyone wants to know how I file to get that moon shape, just let me know in the comments, and I can make like a quick video on how I file the nails to get them into that shape if you want. So now I am going in with a builder gel, putting on top of that glitter. You don't have to use a builder gel. You can just use a couple of coats of top coat. You would just need to, I mean, I think, in my opinion, you would need to just use a couple of like thin coats so it doesn't get too bulky and shrink the nail. But again, you can just use a size up on the nail as well. But I just chose to use the builder gel, which the builder gel that I'm using is by Beetles. I just find that one easier to use. So that is what I am putting on and doing a nice thin layer of that, and then gonna let that cure. And then after that cures, that's when you can take a buffer, like you'll see me do. I take a buffer and I completely just buff the nails until they're completely smooth. There's no bumps, there's no lumps or anything like that, which is what I'm doing now. They cured, I wiped off the sticky layer, and then I just go in and buff it until it's nice and smooth. So now I'm just going and putting some white down now just to finish that little bit of plaid design up. And then once that's cured, I'm going to take a little bit of blooming gel. That's what I'm using now. And just putting on the top half corner right there. And then taking some of that green, the same green that I've been using, and some white, and quickly going through and making those like lines you would do for like a croc nail. Do that with the green and the white, like I said, quickly as possible as you can, and then throw it in the lamp to be cured. So here, since the nail was buffed from putting the glitter down, I need the nail to be sticky, so I went and put in a layer of face coat down. And then I've got my clay out. As you see, the color, I mixed some colors together to get this color. And I wanted to slow the video down just a little bit and kind of go in more detail of how I do my flowers. There's been a couple of people that has been wanting to know or wanting to see a video on how I do my flowers. So I figured this was a good opportunity to do that. So again, I make sure that the nail is sticky. That way that the clay will stick automatically to the nail and not trying to stick to your tool that you're using. And then I went ahead and made the first leaf, as you see, and then I put down a stone. And then, so I kind of moved it in and got up close. And all I really do is I roll it up in a ball in my finger. I put it on the tip of the tool, lay it down on the nail, and then slowly start patting it out. So right here, you see me roll it in a ball, I put it on the tool, and then when you put it down, you just slowly start tapping it out using the back side part of that tool and kind of like flaring the edges out of the outside to give it that like round shape. So, I mean, that's pretty much all you do for this type of flower, but I just, again, some people has been asking me how I do it, so I just wanted to give a more close-up and detailed version of how I do it. And then on the sides, it's the same thing. I'm going to put like 2 little flowers, half flowers on the side. Again, just roll it into a tiny ball, well, however big size of flower you're doing. Roll it into a ball and then put it down and spread it out using the back side of that tool that I'm using to flatten it out more for this particular flower. So if you have any other questions about how I make my flowers or anything, or if you want videos on how I do other different types of flowers, I can definitely do that as well. Just let me know. So yeah, I'm just going to let you watch the rest of this and then I will come back in. Now for these type flowers that have like the pointy end on them, type thing, they're not just like a round flower. You basically just put it down, and as you see me do, I take the tool and will just start spreading it out into, like, run it down the middle and spread it out, and then take the sides at the tip and kind of pinch it in with the tool, to give it, like, you know, that flower look with the pointy tip. So again, just kind of flatten out the middle part and then pinch in the top part of it to give it that look. And that's pretty much all I do. So I hope that was a bit more helpful. If there's anything in specific you want to know, then just let me know, and I can try my best to show you again or tell you how I do things more. So now I've got all my gems out, and I'm just going in and buffing where the gems are going to be, and I'm using my Jenny Secrets crystal gel and going in and just placing those gems down. So yeah. And now that all the gems are placed, I am going to go in with my top coat now and finish it up and do a layer of top coat around all of the gems. and let that cure, and then I'm just gonna shape them, and that is pretty much it for this video. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything that you want to know more about. Again, the shape, the moon shape, if you want me to show you how I do my moon shapes, it's really easy. Or if you need any more details with the flowers, just let me know. This is the finished result. I absolutely love them. They came out beautiful, nice crisp shape, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.